Good morning, students. Now let's start Introduction to C++ Part 3. In this, we will cover the contents, operators and its types. Now, first, operators. An operator is a symbol that tells the compiler to perform specific mathematical or logical manipulations. C++ is rich in built-in operators and provide the following types of operators. First is the arithmetic operators, second relational operators, third logical operators, fourth assignment operators, fifth bitwise operators. In this chapter, we will examine the arithmetic, relational and logical operators one by one. Now, first is the arithmetical operators. An arithmetical operator is a mathematical function that takes two operands and performs a calculation on them. Now, here is the plus operator, minus operator. You can see the operators in the first column. The plus operator adds two operands. For assume variable a holds 10 value 10 and the variable b holds value 20, then a plus b will give 30. Then subtract operator subtracts the second operand from the first. A minus b will give minus 10, then a into b will give 200, and if b is divided by a, it will give value 2. And modulus operators, modulus operator gives the remainder value, means if you divide b by a, means divide 20 by a, it will give the remainder 0. So the modulus operator gives the result 0. Then the increment operator, plus is the increment operator that increases integer value by 1. And last is the decrement operator, that is a minus, decreases integer value by 1. Now come to relational operators. Relational operators are the symbols that perform operations on data and return a result as true or false depending on the comparisons. Now, relational operators. First, double equal to, that is checks if the value of two operands are equal or not. If yes, then condition becomes true, means a is equal to b is not true. Then not equal to, it checks if the value of two operands are equal or not. If values are not equal, then condition becomes true. Third is greater than, checks if the value of left operand is greater than the value of the right operand. If yes, then condition becomes true. Less than operator checks if the value of left operand is less than the value of right operand. If yes, then the condition becomes true. Greater than equal to checks if the value of left operand is greater than or equal to the value of right operand. If yes, then the condition becomes true. And last is the less than equal to, checks if the value of left operand is less than or equal to the value of right operand. If yes, then the condition becomes true. Now come to the logical operators. Logical operators are the symbols that are used to combine two or more conditions. The result of the operations of a logical operator is a Boolean value, either true or false. Now these are the logical operators: and, or, and not. And operators, called logical AND operator. If both the operands are non-zero, then condition becomes true. Means for AND operators, both the conditions should be fulfilled. And OR operator is called logical OR operator. If any of two operands is a non-zero, then condition becomes true. Means either any one condition should be fulfilled for OR operators. And last is the NOT operator, used to reverses the logical state of its operand. If a condition is true, then logical NOT operator will make false. Now let's write a program in C++ to show the use of arithmetic operators. Now write the program code as include iostream.h is the header file, then main is the function, then curly brace, starting curly brace, int ab. Int a and b are the variables, and variables are of integer types. Then COT is a function, and you have to write enter first number, then take the values from the keyboard. That is in A, means the value that you enter from the keyboard will be stored in variable A. Then again in the same way enter the second number and store it into the variable B. Then the sum is, write the statement, the sum is a plus b, means whatever value you have taken from the keyboard in the variables a and b, that will be added and will be printed. Then the difference is, then subtract a minus b, the product is a into b, and the quotient is a divided by b, and the output will be this, like this. Enter first number, suppose you have given 20, then second number you have given 5, the sum is 25, the difference is 15, the product is 100, the quotient is 2. Okay, now we will continue with the next topic in next class. Thank you.